again. Okay, so I want to read you this first, and and then I will tell you why it came up to me today. So it says, healing is so hard because it's a constant battle between your inner child, who's sacred. Our inner child is sacred and just wants safety. Your inner teenager, who's angry and just wants justice. And your adult self, who is tired and just wants peace. So be gentle with yourself. Let me read that again because I stumbled. Let me read it real quickly. Healing is so hard because it's a constant battle between your inner child, who's sacred and wants safety, your inner teenager, who's angry and just wants justice, and your adult self, who is tired and just wants peace. Be gentle with yourself. And the reason this got brought up today is because I have a coach, and they mentioned to me, have you talked, I call my inner child little A, and I have grown to have a relationship with her and talk to her and maybe try to give her things that I did not get while I was a child. So this morning, as I was calling in my team, every morning I try to call in my team just to say good morning, thank you for being here, thank you for leading and guiding and protecting me, and please be with me today. And my team is made up of all kinds of people, guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, people who've crossed over, some people I know, some people I don't know. And part of that team is my inner child. And so this morning we had a long conversation. And it was so sweet. And it was something that I'm sure I had with an adult growing up. I'm sure I had it. I know I had it. I was very, very close to my grandmother. I may have had it with my mom. I don't remember, but I probably for sure had that conversation with my grandmother. And it was so needed. It was so needed. And then almost in an instant, just boom, something came in. I don't even know how it got to me really, but it brought out my inner teenager. And teenager Ashley. Woo! You know, my mother said it was the only time she thought about sending me to an all-girls boarding school because she just, I didn't think I was that bad, but you know. And then within a matter of seconds, it was just like, guys, can we just like chill the F out because I'm tired. I just want peace. And then I had to go back and say, I need to give myself grace. Number one, I'm recognizing all this. 3 years ago, I would have not recognized this. I would have not recognized my inner child. I would not have recognized my teenager self. And I would not have recognized, well, I probably would have recognized my adult self, but I definitely would not have given myself grace, right? Healing is hard. Healing, we've all heard it before, where we peel back the layers, and just as soon as we think we have, the onion is done, the onion has been chopped. No, it's still there. But that's us, because we're complicated. Humans, our emotions, our brain, life is complicated. What I do in my one-on-one sessions and in our group is I try to guide clients and participants into how to recognize, cope, get through those feelings, right? Recognize that something wasn't, what's the word, filled or fulfilled or whatever as a kid, right? I've got to do that. And it's okay. You know, I've had to really look at how I was raised, the atmosphere I was in, you know, and do some forgiveness, right? Because I, at my core, believe that my parents and those, it was a community, it was a small town. So back then, everybody sort of raised everybody else, right? They did the best they could with what they had, right? And so that doesn't make my pain any less. It doesn't make my pain less valid or my emotions invalid. It's just a realization that I now have to, or had to, work through and still working through, because just like Teresa said, there's always a layer to that damn onion. You're right. There's always another layer. However, when we learn the techniques, the skills, the whatever you want to call them, to help us get through that, to move forward, to feel better, I promise you 3 years ago, I would not have been talking to my inner child while I was sitting in the line at Panera this morning. I wouldn't have, right? But I am now. And I'm healing as I'm doing that. I'm healing. And the card, which was so important, y'all know I love my little angel cards. They have one word on them. And the word today is respect. And what came to me when I pulled that, I was like, gosh, what does this have to do with what we're talking about? Respect each version. Respect each version. Respect the inner child. You know, my little A, now my teenager A, right? Respect all of the versions. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. It doesn't mean, it just respect it. Acknowledge it. Feel the emotions. Work through it. Go to the next level, because we're always healing. We're always evolving. We're always moving forward, right? I think that's part of why we're here on earth. And if we don't, we're here to learn a lesson. We're here to learn lessons, not a lesson, lessons, right? And, you know, I'm still learning. I hope I'm still learning until the day that I transition to the other side, because I'm truly a lifelong learner, and I want to learn and deal with and work through as much as I possibly can while I'm here. Right? So I say all this to say today, some of the stuff that we're working through is very deep, and but it can be worked through, right? And whether you come see me as a one-on-one client or in a group setting, or go to a therapist or go to another coach or whatever, you give yourself some grace and respect each version, because more than likely, I would, at least in my experience working with my clients, every single one of them did the best they could with what circumstances they were given, the situation that they were in, whatever the case may be. They did the best they could. And now they are wanting to change and heal and move through it. And I know you can too, if that's what you want to do. It also takes you to do it. I can't do it for you. I can come on here as much as I want and talk to you guys and try to motivate you guys and tell you about my programs and whatever. But it's up to you to be able to do that, to make that first step. I can't do it for you. Okay. Just so you know, just so you're clear, the Tuesday night program is not coaching. It's not, we're not going to have coaching sessions, that kind of thing. Tuesday night is the basics of journaling, meditation, intuition, and energy work. So if you're interested in learning more about those things, Tuesday night is where you should be. If you want a group setting for group coaching, that's Thursday nights. And tomorrow night is free. This is the end of the free week, is tomorrow night. It's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're interested, the link is posted at the top. And feel free to jump on that and register. You have to register because it's a Zoom link. And tomorrow night is free. So just come try it out. You don't have to turn on your camera if you don't want to. If you want to, we'd love to see your face. I love seeing you guys, especially those of you that are been in the chat or you've emailed me. Teresa says, come join us. Yes, come join us. We have a great time. It is work, but we also have a lot of fun too. And it's a great group of supportive ladies. So, and my usual Thursday night ladies will be there. So you'll get to meet them and sort of scope out, how we work with each other and how we do things. So come join us if you're interested. Like I said in my emails and the post, this will be the last time I offer it for free for a while. So if you're interested just to check it out, sign up. Okay. If you have any questions about Tuesday night program or Thursday night, feel free to make comments here. And also you can send me a direct message. And I pulled a card, as well about Tuesday night program. The respect one was for my chat today, and the Tuesday night program is adventure. It's an adventure. You're learning new things. You're learning how to do new things. You're learning to expand your knowledge about, I call it woo woo. I know some people have a negative connotation of that, but I just love the word woo woo. It sounds less, I don't know. We've got such a bad stigma around things like intuition and mediumship and, spirituality and all that stuff. So, but it's adventure. So come and join, and come and join the adventure of learning new things on Tuesday nights. Okay, ladies, I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. I'm going to rest my voice so we'll be ready for tomorrow night. And, yeah, I think that's it. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Oh, and if you can get outside, get outside. No matter where you are. If you can take your shoes off and walk around, take your shoes off and walk around. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.